What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel Dap Universal. I'm Dap. So I'm showing you my wrist like this, because Otter Spirit is sponsoring the channel. So if you would like to get some genuine, authentic crystal bracelets, you can just go to otterspirit.com and check out their collection. These are very high quality. They have them separated by zodiac sign. They have them separated by intention. So there's like the abundance collection. There is the love collection. There is the vulnerability collection, the strength collection, the grounding. You can find a set for anything you want. And the descriptions of the bracelets also tell you what the gems actually do, their energy. They come in a beautiful box, by the way, a beautiful little box. A little baggie as a little keepsake so you can keep them protected when you're not wearing them. And you can use my code DAP20 if you would like to get a bracelet or 3, because some of them come in packs of 3, some of them come, or you just buy them single, but you will get 20% with my code DAP20. Thank you, Otter Spirit. But yeah, let's get into it. So we are looking at what makes you attractive. How do you shine? And what you're gonna do is like what we always do on this channel. We pick a card. So you pick between one of the 3 cards that you see on the screen. You choose with your third eye, not your first or second eye. And you check the timestamps below and you will find your reading. Now, some people are attracted to more than one pile. You can watch more than one. You can watch all 3. Some people just watch the video through and pick out what resonates with them. It's your reading. This is for you. You do it how you want to, baby. It's for you, boo. Just make sure you do one thing for me on the way to your reading as you're scrolling down to the timestamps in the description box and stuff. Go ahead and hit that like button for me. Hit that like button, just tap it. Thank you. That's an exchange of energy. And go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because I mean, it's free and we cool over here. It's cool. It's cool. Just go ahead and do it for me. You ain't got to do none of this stuff, but it would be nice if you did. That was a big ass spider. Oh my God, it's a spider. Oh, it's a big spider. Ah! I'm not editing this. I'm not gonna edit this out. Oh God, what am I gonna do? Woo! Shit! There's a big spider. Fuck. Shit. Oh my God. All right, I gotta kill it. Ah! I think I killed it. Or pissed it off. I'm gonna see you at y'all reading. Bye for now. What up, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. We're looking at why are you so sexy? I'm sorry, I do that at least once. What makes you attractive? How do you shine? And when I do these readings, it's not just on a physical, like how you look. You know, I'm not gonna sit here and just call you pretty all day, but it may come up. I mean, this is gonna be a very intuitive reading, so whatever comes out will come out. But my intentions is to look more energetically, like what attracts people to you, what traits are uniquely yours, and make people like, you know, what's the most attractive qualities about you, you know, the part of you that you can't fake, you know, you can't, it's just, you're born with it, you know. So I did want to start off with one of these animal energies, animal spirit. Let's see what comes up. And this will highlight maybe some of your gifts, your abilities, just your essence before we get into it. I did pull every pile just one major arcana card to start us off with, and we're just gonna go from there. Okay. All right. Come on, pop out card. Whoop. All right, so you have the tiger. Rawr. Fire. It says, I choose to be unstoppable. My passion is my power. I am bold. I am brave. Mighty forces come to my aid. So the tiger energy is very powerful, but it's also very feminine. It's like feminine, fire energy. Think Queen of Wands. So you could be an Aries or have a lot of Aries in your chart. Actually, in the fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo. but Aries kind of comes to mind because of Queen of Wands. The oracle card that you pull was the Hierophant. So you do have some kind of spiritual power, spiritual gift when it comes down to your energy, because you have the gift of knowledge. So the Hierophant is like the energy of the teacher. It's the energy of somebody who it may be pretty traditional in a sense. Like they're not the most radical people. So you may not be the most radical person or like the most like, look at me, I want the attention, but you kind of stick out because of how strong your convictions are. It's like you are the type that probably value a lot. You probably value family a lot, or just like traditions, or even like maybe the family that you keep or the family that you created. You have a certain poise about you. I'm thinking cats, and the Hierophant's like the Pope. So there is a certain, you know how to hold yourself or conduct yourself whenever you are talking to people in the public, or whenever you have to act like you got some sense. I think you speak very well. I think you, whether you know it or not, you have the energy of like, say, a leader or a teacher. So people like, even if you like have like a low level job or something, like people will come to you and ask you for advice or for help or whatever, like naturally. You make people feel comfortable doing that. You do. And I also feel like people take you seriously to the point where like they know not to mess with you. That's like the tiger energy is also an energy where it's like, yeah, it's fiery, and it's brave and bold, but you don't mess with it. Who gonna mess with a tiger? Nobody. It's like you're not the one, because there's an energy of like, you may not be the most outgoing, but you see everything. Like people don't really underestimate your perception. They just don't. It's like people may treat you with a certain sense of authority without knowing why they treat you with a certain sense of authority. You just give off that aura. And come on now, tigers, sexy. Cats are sexy. You do give a sexy energy. You could be a Taurus, by the way. You could be a Taurus. You could be a Leo. I think I said that. What makes pile number 1 attractive? All right, so I see the 4 of Wands. I see Temperance, Sagittarius energy. So you are really good at celebrating. You're really good at remembering birthdays. You're really good at creating a moment, a vibe. The Temperance card coming with that, it's like, and you surprisingly keep things together. Like it's hard for you to either get drunk or like maybe you don't. Like in a function, you make sure everyone's okay. It's almost like you kind of, not the mama of everybody or the dad of everybody, but it's like you never seem to let yourself just get so messed up or like just so out of character that you don't know what's going on. People trust you when you're around, like say in a party situation, but you do know how to party though. You are a great time. The 4 of Wands is a good time. And you clean up nice, meaning like you have a certain sense of style. That Taurus energy that comes up with the Hierophant is ruled by Venus. So there is beauty that comes with that. It is natural beauty. You may not have to wear a lot of makeup. You may like to kind of keep it kind of earthy. I would say maybe even bohemian. That Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, which is oftentimes, it's bold, but it's like, it's also, I can see you being like very new age spiritual, like wearing crystals on your, on your wrist. By the way, you can get these from Otter Spirit. You can use my code DAP20 if you want to get some genuine crystal bracelets. They genuine crystal. They're kind of expensive. Use my code for 20% off in the link in the description. But anyway, yeah, you may be that was shameless. You may be very put together when it comes down to like your sense of style, but it's beautiful though. You have very good taste. You like a certain kind of class to it. Like I don't see you being like dressing like very revealing all the time. It's not your thing. You like being comfortable, that's for sure. But you also kind of have a certain classic type of style. All right, we also have the Fool in reverse. You look younger than you are. You may get that a lot. You're how old? You look so young. You may be a little bit on the shorter side. Maybe a little bit on the shorter side. I can see that if that's the case, if you're a woman, you probably wear heels. You probably like heels. But you're probably a little bit on the shorter side. And definitely look younger than you really are. The Fool in reverse can be somebody who just seems to be aging in reverse. What the fuck? It also speaks of like, despite that youthfulness, like to your look, you don't act immature. You don't act what they think your age is. It's like, I think you kind of come across very, very mature, like maybe even older than what you are. It's like, think of an old ass soul. It's like, it's giving me someone who looks 15 but acts 85, but is probably in their mid-20s, late 20s, early 30s. You know, it's a mess. But it's attractive though. It's attractive. Like I said, people don't try it. People do not try you. Let's pull some traits. I want to get a couple of traits and then we'll close it out. What makes pile number 1 also attractive? All right, so we have 93 happy endings. So, like I said, you leave people wanting more. You leave people remembering you. Like, it's hard for people to forget you. It's hard for people to, even if you say had a bad moment with somebody and it ended, like think an ex, they actually still think of you for the most part, with good thoughts. Like it's like your energy is hard to forget, and it's like it's always good, even when it's not. It's like people seem to forget the turmoil, like with you, given enough amount of time. I feel like you're one of those people where it's like you probably are a lot of people's one that got away type energy. You also have patience. I accept everything happens in divine order. You never seem stressed. You never like the anxious, panicky one. Even if you are anxious, it's like you never let it show. It's like easy breezy is you. Easy breezy. And happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. Okay. That's how people see you. Happy, patient, and happy. But that's what I got for you. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, and remember guys, like the video and subscribe to the channel. And then remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading on what makes you so attractive energetically. What's on the inside, not your looks. You cute. I'm sure you cute. We may get into it, but my intentions is to kind of see how you make people feel. Like, how do you attract people, things? Like, everything is on an energetic level. Everything. Inanimate objects have energy, so of course we do, and we attract energy, right? We're always attracting energy, pushing out energy. So I want to see what's attractive about your energy, you know. So I'm gonna start with one of these animal spirit oracles to kind of get a vibe of maybe what your gifts are, maybe something that stands out. And I pulled one major arcana for each pile, and then we're gonna go from there. If you like this vibe, go ahead and like the video for me, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like these bracelets that I have around my arm, my wrists, you can actually find them at otterspirit.com. They have a large assortment of different gemstones. These are the minis. They do have regular, like bigger size ones, based on your zodiac, based on maybe your intentions. They have packs like the abundance pack that comes with 3 different ones, and you can just mix and match them if you want to, like I did. And you can use my code DAP20. It's in the description if you want to check those out. I do like them. Like them a lot. I've worn them every day since I've gotten them. They're so. But enough of that. Let's get into your oracle card. Woo! All right, so your animal spirit is the humpback whale, not the humpback whale. Not y'all. Wait, I don't think that's what that means. Wait, let me stop. Slow my roll. This is a new deck. I don't know what the humpback whale means, but it sounds freaky deaky, you know? But let me see. It's, oh, singer. It's, okay. That's not what I was thinking. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. The humpback whale. All right. Can y'all sing? Me. You may actually be able to sing. Or just really have a connection to music, or being clairaudient, or all three. There's a special connection to sounds. There's a special connection to the water. There's a special connection to a certain intuitive or psychic ability that has to do with sound. And if you didn't know you had this ability, which I think you do, I think everyone watching this pilot kind of does have some strong clairs, meaning clairvoyant, which is being able to see things or have information come in through pictures. Clairaudience is like when you can turn on the radio and with intention, like turn on the radio and get an answer to your problem or answer to your question through the lyrics of a song that just comes on. You can also maybe hear like words in your head, like you don't hear them out loud, but you'll hear something. Like usually when a psychic says, I'm hearing a name, it's really like how you can think a word and you hear it in your mind. It's like that. It's like we don't actually hear shit. I thought the same thing. So I was like, oh, I don't be hearing shit. No one. If you're hearing stuff like that, you need to go to the doctor. You should be hearing things in the physical world, psychically. You normally just, it's in your, you know, like in your imagination. But you can separate your thoughts or your voice from, like, say, your guide's voice or your intuition. It's a thing. But I feel like you do have the gift of clairaudience. And you may, and people who are clairaudient usually have a strong musical ability, a strong connection to music, and they a lot of times often can sing. Some of y'all may not even know you can sing. Anybody can learn to sing if you want to. But that's just one trait. So you may have this an uplifting voice as well. Maybe something about the voice. Your card actually specifically was the High Priestess, by the way. So I know y'all are psychic. I know that is one of the things that make you attractive in your energy. You attract things because you intuitively kind of know where the energy is going and and where to jump. So I feel like people with this High Priestess energy, you have deep emotions. You have deep feelings. Your imagination can also run wild. You may not understand how beautiful and vast your imagination actually is, thinking that everyone can do this, like imagine things like you can. They can't. You have a very colorful imagination. And I feel like there's a fluidity to it. What I mean by that is like, you have a certain way of probably saying something, creating something like a storyline in your mind, and you may see it play out in real life. And be like, that's interesting, that's funny, I was just thinking about that. It's because it's not that you're wielding it or like manifesting it. I think you are perceiving it like foresight without knowing that you are, or maybe picking up on energy that you don't know that you're actually picking up on energy. That you could be someone who likes to write, and you may write stories, and they may intuitively kind of weave into like your real life in weird ways. You do have a gift that is your thing, and it comes up naturally. It's like you don't have to try to be psychic. You just are, and it's so strong that you may not know that you are. You're a natural healer. You know. You also have the gift of being able to use your voice, persuade people. You have a very persuasive energy. A little whisper, a little nudge, a little, you know how to do all the things to make people want to do something that you want them to do. You could be a good seller. You could be a good, you could talk. Another thing is you could also be able to talk people off a ledge. Like you may be that friend where it's like, we can't get through to them. Can you please talk to so-and-so before they, before they catch the charge, before they catch a case. You be the only person who can reach that person's like level to like actually talk them off a ledge. That may be a gift for you as well. So like a psychologist or like anything having to do with psychology or just counseling, just listening to people, you are good at that. That is very attractive. People feel safe around you because it doesn't come across as pushy. It's the most receptive energy ever. Like the high priestess is so receptive. She's the counterpart to the magician, who is all about willpower and that masculine energy. She's the feminine quality of that, which is she just kind of sits. She's very receptive. So you never come across as pushy. You may actually be too passive sometimes. What's attractive about pile number 2? I see the Knight of Swords in reverse, that Gemini energy. So by the way, I see Cancer, I see Gemini. I see Cancer, Gemini, Pisces. It could be any of those signs. The Eight of Wands. Okay. So you may actually have, I'm seeing long hair, whether you're male or female for some reason. Long hair, like it moves. And I'm also seeing maybe like long legs. So you may be like tall or taller than average. And you move fast. You have a certain swiftness to your walk. It's like you have a gotta go like type of energy. Like you may have a badass runway walk without, like you may not be a model, but you may have a badass walk. I don't know, something about it. I can just see it. I can see it. You're good on your feet. You are good on your feet. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. So you also have the gift of being able to change your appearance really quickly. Like you have a certain chameleon type of energy where you can like be, say, one style, like you'd be a goth one day and then be, I don't know, the preppiest thing ever the next day. Or be, you literally have a face and like and a certain energy that can carry any kind of style. I bet you probably had all kinds of phases like growing up where like you probably went through extreme changes in your look and in your like wardrobe and your style. You can literally wear anything is what I'm picking up on. Like it is giving model. It is kind of low-key giving model. A chameleon. And I can even see that with the High Priestess being your main card, which is represented by the moon. The moon goes through cycles. It's the only planet or luminary in our solar system in astrology that actually goes through all the signs in under 30 days, So you may actually be like a chameleon and then be able to take on any energy that you kind of feel like you want to. And it's also that intuitive thing or that psychic thing of being able to just kind of shift into energy is you. You understand energy very well. But I'm going to pull a couple of these traits for you and close it out because I don't want this to be too long. Sound off in the comments. Let me know if this resonated, by the way. Put some purple hearts in the comments for me. That's my favorite emoji, not my favorite color. I just like the purple hearts. I don't know why. What makes pile number 2 attractive? Why did I say it like that? Attractive. All right, we have number 8, manifestation. She always get what she want, huh? Always get what he want, huh? That's what everybody else think. Just, they want something, they just get it. All right, so we have regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Like pile number 1, you make people also feel like you're the one that got away with. If they can't have you, they want you. It's like they may not want you when they can have you, but it's about when you leave, you make them just really fucked up in the head. Like they regret that shit. You got people who really regret treating you bad. We have relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. People just like to be your friend. They want to date you. They want to, like, people just like knowing you. You're just one of those people. It's a good thing. Sound off in the comments. Like I said, like the video, subscribe to the channel, yada, yada, yada. And remember, if you got spirit, but spirit got you, blessings ain't all we do. Bye. What up, pal number 3, and welcome to your reading on what makes you so sexy, attractive, energetically, not physically, energetically. We may talk about some style choices or some tidbits here and there, but I'm not talking about physical energy. I'm talking about your spiritual, like your essence. What is attractive on that level? Because although yes, your appearance does attract people, right? Because the biological aspect of us, like, you know, that wants to mate, but energetically we attract all kind, platonic, everybody that you know right now, other than your family, you attracted energetically. That's at least why they're sticking around. So it's like, what is that like? What's that energy like is what I'm trying to tap into. Now I am going to start with one of these animal spirit cards, as well as then shift into, I did pull one major arcana tarot card for every pile, and then we're just gonna go from there. But before we do, I do want to point out my wrist. I got these beautiful gems from otterspirit.com. They sent me a few of their high quality crystal bracelets. They have a lot of them. They have them separated by like zodiac sign. They have them separated by intention. So there's like the abundance one for like you trying to attract money or love. They're very high quality. I got the mini ones. They come bigger than this, but I did like the mini ones, how they look on my wrist. And you can use my code DAP20 if you're interested. I do get a little kickback from that, but you do get 20% off, okay? But let's get into the reading. Starts off with its animal spirit. All right, so yours is another whale. That happened, I'm giggling because it was pals too, was a whale too. A different kind of whale. How many whales they put in this goddamn deck? You know what, I don't want no whales. We already did a whale. Go watch pal number 2 if you like humpback whales. I ain't doing that again. I want something different. I just got these cards too, and I'm just like, that wasn't your card. I haven't even seen all the animals in this deck. I know I'm not doing whales twice. Okay, try it again, spirit. Boop, 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 boop. All right, I dropped it. What is this? Well, I guess, is this any better? Well, fuck it. The ladybug. I don't know if that's any better, but the energy of the ladybug. And it says, good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. Okay, it kind of fits your major arcana card, actually. So whether you're masculine or feminine, you have a lot of feminine energy. Feminine energy just meaning it's very receptive, it's very creative, it's very expressive. Is your energy? I mean, it's a ladybug. I mean, she's polka dot. It's the bug with polka dot. It's the cutest little bug. Even if you don't like bugs, you like ladybugs. You know what I'm saying? It's a ladybug. It's like, it's hard not to like. You're very likable. And it's a certain sense of popularity about it as well, because your card was actually the world. It was the world. So you could be a Capricorn, you could be Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus, because those are the 4 signs around the fixed signs around the world. And that energy is somebody who, if I had to put the world as a personality type, in the context of what makes that person attractive, it is somebody who is smooth and confident in their own skin. She's butt-ass naked in their own skin. And it's somebody who is very much, they have a certain it factor, a certain je ne sais quoi, like for the world, like meaning like you could definitely be in the public, if you wanted to be. You could definitely have one of those energetic personalities that could be a host on a TV show or something like that. Like, you're meant to be seen. You're meant to be admired. It could be a performer. It could also be anyone who can engage with the world on a global scale. It's like there's no boundaries to what you can do because you have that energy. It's boundless energy. You don't have to do that, but it's within you if you want. Not everyone can do that. Not everybody can influence people on a global scale, but you can if you want to. You coming into your own energy, coming into yourself, you're probably somebody who really is very likable. People just attract themselves to you, or they just see you as like a, huh? You know, like it's like people like to watch you. They find you to be engaging. You can have a lot of Leo in your chart. This is random, but you may have stepped into yourself or came into your energy or come to that conclusion, but I'm telling you, at the age of 21, you may have been born on the 21st of the month. Or February the 1st, I don't know. Or the 3rd. 3 is a strong number for you as well. 3 is a very strong number. Now, it doesn't have to be just like creativity and performance either. You can be someone who wants to change the world, like politically or reform. It could be that Aquarius side of it, because like the way I'm describing is like Leo energy, that for the people like I can be seen. I don't mind being seen, you know, for the performance and the expression. On the other side of that is the opposite of that is Aquarius energy, which is like for the brothers, for the sisters, for the people, you know, because I need to. Who else going to? I'll put my face out there, you know. This, you know, because Leo and Aquarius are the same energy, but different sides of the spectrum. They're opposite signs. Woo. All right, so how are you attractive? How's pile number 3 attractive? All right, so we do have strength. There's a fearlessness to you, but it's a soft fearlessness. Like it's fearless, but it's compassionate. It's not afraid to just be real. When I see the strength card in this context, it doesn't mean like I'm strong, you know, rah, rah. It means more like you're not afraid to just be real. You're authentic. You can, if you're having a bad day, you'll still like, how you doing, pal number 3? Terrible. You know, like it doesn't matter. Like you'll let them know. It's like if you're doing well, I'm doing great, and this is why. Like it's like you kind of like, you're not a complete open book, but you are an open book. It's like you kind of wear your energy like on your sleeves in a sense. You're very open about it. You're very expressive. We also have the Queen of Swords, Libran energy. You do have the gift of beauty. Libra is ruled by Venus. But it's a very, you may have sharp features. It's a very like, you may have cheekbones, you know, you may have like piercing eyes or something, or it's a fierceness to it though. It's definitely a fierceness to it. It's not a soft, pretty. It's a, ooh, bitch is bad, you know? It's giving that. It's giving that. Some angles and some cuts and some, you know? You may have a bob, not a bob. You might have a bob, I don't know. It's not giving long hair, I feel like a lot of y'all probably have like a bob, I don't know. Or maybe wear a pixie, I don't know. Little short, little chin. But it's giving edgy. It's giving bold, it's giving style, baby. It's giving style. What's the tracks about pile number 3? The 9 of Swords. When you're worried about something, when you have anxiety about something, you do have the energy of, at the last minute, last call, the last second, when you don't know what the fuck is about to happen, everything's about to go down in flames, you think something comes through for you every single time. it's like chance. It's like a gift from God. It's like, oh my God, how did that happen? Oh my God, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. It's like every time you find yourself in a predicament where like things could go real left real quick and you worried about it, you scared about it. You're like, what am I gonna do? Nothing. Because something always comes in and saves you. You are lucky. You are blessed. There is something out there looking after you. And that may be the most attractive thing about you. Let's pull some of these cards as just some traits and see what we come up with before we close it out. If this resonated, feel free to let me know. Feel free to let me know. All right, we have number 67, physical activity. She likes to move. He likes to move. Also, you may just be good in the bedroom. You may really put it down on a motherfucker. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. That's what I see when I see that card. I'd be like, oh, y'all nasty. You're nasty. It's okay. It's okay. Patience. I accept that everything happens in divine order. Don't ever let them see you sweat, huh? And last but not least, you have growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. You never stay still. You always elevate. That is your gift. Sound off in the comments if this resonated. Like the video. And remember, guys, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye. Dun, 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 dun.